Hi, welcome back to PennLive.com. I'm Dustin Hockensmith. This is Greg Pickel, and I just want to start off by saying you are a magical, wonderful human being. We are actually the best of friends. Any insults or perceived insults shouldn't be taken that way because they're not taken that way by Greg.
No.
Right? All right. We just got that out of the way.
Get that out of the way.
All right, because we have gotten some feedback on that. Anyway, let's look at the state of the 2016 recruiting class. 15 commitments, and as we're sitting here today, one just happened in the four-star defensive end, Daniel Joseph. So they're at 15, and Greg, I guess the big question is the stated number was anywhere from 18 to 22 in this class, and we are flush up against that now. Is that number going to change, and how they can manipulate that number?
Yeah, well, I think the first thing is that there's no question really this class is going to be closer to 22 and 25 than it is to 18 and 20. I don't think there's any doubt about that. When you look at what Penn State's been able to accomplish so far, needs have been met, especially in the offensive and defensive line, where this class was always going to spend much of its capital. I mean, when you look at where Penn State was going to end up using most of its scholarships in this cycle, it was always going to be in the trenches, and they've done that so far, but they have some needs left to address. You talk about maybe another corner, you talk about maybe a linebacker or wide receiver. I think this class ends up at 22 to 25. To get there, you'll see some guys leave for the draft. I'm sure it happens every year. Some natural attrition as well.
So there, I think there are some ways that we don't see, and this number is they're always circling it. If you try to pin any of these coaches down for an exact number, that's exactly what they're going to give you, some kind of vague range, because they don't quite yet know or quite yet know how they're going to get to that number. There's a lot of really talented targets left. I mean, some of them are on the defensive line where there are 5 commitments now, 4 commitments on the offensive line, so 9 out of 15 are in the trenches. I think you look back to the 15 class, this is what people were kind of clamoring for, was to add beef then, and they're doing it right now.
Yeah, no question. I mean, when you look at, to go back and sort of finish off the idea of an exact number, Penn State got scholarships back in October last year, or whatever, November or September rather, or all the months. But when you look at, how these things change, they change quickly, and there's a lot of different reasons why they can change. Someone that wanted to go to the NFL draft may decide not to. The program may decide to have them stay on scholarship. Well, now you're down one for this cycle. So it's tough to pin down a number, but yes, Penn State had to focus on offensive line. I mean, I don't think there's any way around it. When you look at the last 2 classes, they had to do it. They have so far. Now they're going to have to spend some time looking for some guys elsewhere.
Now looking just outside of the trenches, Brendan Firms, a linebacker, Trey Nixon, a wide receiver, Andrew Pritz, a defensive back,
Jordan Fuller,
Damar Hamlin. There's some really talented kids out there that Penn State is still pretty close with. So as good as this class is now, it could be better. That's Greg Pickel. I'm Dustin Hockensmith for PennLive.com.